Hey guys, welcome back to a slightly different puzzle bubble. I just wanted to quickly jump in and make a little intro to this video that you're about to see and explain that I have indeed moved house. I moved house a week and 1 day ago as I'm filming this. As you can imagine, that is a very, very busy and stressful life event. So I just wanted to keep you guys informed that my uploads here on YouTube might be every 2 or 3 weeks for a little bit, just while I get fully set up here. And also I do need to find an appropriate place to puzzle and film from. This new house is quite a big downsize from the place that I was previously in, and it also has incredibly awkward room layouts as well, so it's just going to take a little bit of figuring out on my end. In the meantime, however, I hope you enjoy this footage of my mum and I as we visited for the first time ever the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store. This is old footage. It was filmed the day after Nationals, as you're about to see, but I still wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you can enjoy this kind of real-time puzzle shopping experience video as Mum and I explore one of the UK's largest jigsaw puzzle stores. Good morning, guys. So you join us. It is currently the morning after the UK Nationals. Currently in the little Airbnb that me and Mum stayed in last night. We slept a whopping 11 hours last night. We were so exhausted. All that adrenaline just kind of wore off and we slept so well last night. And you join us this morning. We are not done with the puzzle themed activities. We are about to head to the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store. So I've had my eye on this store in particular for several years now. I've always wanted to visit. If you Google jigsaw puzzle stores in the UK, this is one of the largest ones there is. They have over 15,000 puzzles in stock. So where I live down south, it is very, very far from me. But currently here in Bradford, we are just 1 hour away from the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store. So I am dragging my mum an extra hour up north to go shop for some more puzzles. So my mum has just reminded me that I have set myself a budget today, and that budget is £50. I am going to try my very, very hardest to stick to that £50 budget. We will see how we get on. But either way, come along with us as we go to one of the largest jigsaw puzzle stores in the UK.
1 hour later.
So we have driven an hour into this beautiful Yorkshire little village, I think, maybe a town perhaps. It's a really, really small little place called Easingwold. And we weren't sure where it was, but we've actually found it. It is right here, the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but there is a lot of puzzles inside. Right, let's go inside. Oh my God, look, Gibsons. Whoa. Got some Was jig puzzles. Oh my God, so many Gibsons. Oh, look what I've just spotted. So I've just spotted the puzzle that was used for the 2023 championships that we, Mum's just, can you fill it out? This is the one that we did that took us over 3 hours.
We did.
I don't know if I've mentioned, but we are going to be going to the Gibsons Championships in June, I think it is. So
perhaps we should get Gibsons for practice.
I was just thinking maybe a Gibsons, maybe another Gibsons puzzle. What is this brand?
Oh yeah,
House of Puzzles.
These ones have their weird shapes.
Includes unique. Oh, I like those puzzle cards.
Yeah.
That's cool. I actually don't own a puzzle from this brand. House of Puzzles.
Wildflowers.
But the thing is, I don't really like these kind of images. Like these nature kind of, they're not my favourite to puzzle. Oh, see, now that looks more like something I would enjoy for sure. Even something like, I have a puzzle similar to that actually from Ellen Essex, but.
And there's flowers.
Yeah, I'd be more likely to buy something like this versus like the nature ones for sure. We found a little Ravensburger section. Oh, I feel like that was used in a competition somewhere. Someone will correct me, but I feel like that could have been a team's competition puzzle. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. That's why I've just seen it and I was like, that looks really familiar. Oh my goodness, Mum's found some bigger ones. What one's down there?
There's one reduced, £54.99.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really look like a puzzle I'd enjoy. Got some children's puzzles there as well. I've got a good selection of everything. These are more Gibson's ones.
Oh, they're Gibson's, yeah.
But they're just in a different kind of style box. Oh, a Fantastic Beasts puzzle.
And it's reduced.
I have Harry Potter puzzles, but I don't own any from the Fantastic Beasts range.
500 pieces.
So down here we have some, Cobble Hill. Some Cobble Hill branded puzzles. Again, a brand, I don't think I own a single one of those. I like this box style from Gibson's. It's really different, isn't it? Versus their standard blue. Have some White Mountain puzzles down here. Oh, look, some Springbok puzzles. Yeah. It's a brand that's been around for years. Oh wow, that looks like a really fun one as well.
That's got all the pictures on the back.
Yeah. World's smallest jigsaw puzzle? What? Oh my god, that's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Is that the actual size? Look at my hand compared.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tiny pieces. That would drive me mad. Oh my gosh, I've just seen a Dean McAdam Ravensburger. I love his art style. Look at that. Look how fun that puzzle looks. Oh, I really want that. So Mum's thinking about getting a Gibson's ahead of our Gibson's Championships. And because we are in York, something like this. It's very like stereotypical Gibson's puzzle, that like, you know.
York market.
Yeah, considering we are. That would be a good pick for sure. Oh, that Betty's birthday one. Yeah, that's similar. I've got a similar one to that from Gibson's. Yeah, Linda Jane Smith. I'm sure I've got one of her Gibson's puzzles before. Her style was really fun. Like, I have this. I'm pretty sure you've.
Oh, I've done that one.
Yeah, you've borrowed that from me.
1980s.
That's a really fun one.
Have you got another one there? Look?
Oh yeah, 1980s. What's this one?
It's a food one rather than sweets.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Gibson's.
I love these. I was saying about these 750, but honestly, I'm not sure if any of these designs
Are standing out.
are quite like. I might have to search online. Oh, that's yeah, but Mum, these are the larger pieces.
Oh.
So the pieces, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just prefer the kind of standard
It's a nice
size
pattern,
pieces.
though.
It is. Oh, I've just realised as well, this one was definitely used in a team's, I want to say like a qualifying round or something. I'm having flashbacks to Cameron Puzzles deciding whether or not she'd want to do that one for the team's event. Oh look, a crypt puzzle. Look, it's a crypt puzzle. It's all the same. Crypt
Oh,
puzzle.
goodness.
Yeah.
I'm not doing one of them.
So I'm thinking I do want to get my first ever Springbok puzzle because it's such an iconic brand. And I think this one, it's like a cat in like an artist's workshop, is really jumping out at me too. I think I might have to get this one as well. Add it to the pile of
Or this
puzzles.
one.
The thing is, I do own a puzzle that is hot air balloons that is somewhat similar to that. It's not obviously exactly the same,
Okay.
but I'm thinking to be a bit different. This, I don't have anything like this.
Right.
And it's a Springbok. It'll be my first ever time puzzling a Springbok. Is it called Mindful Pieces? I'm trying to... Yeah, I think this brand is called Mindful Pieces, but I really like their puzzle designs are very funky and unique. I've just seen this one by Gibson's. I just pulled it out and I have to show you guys. It's called Retro Vibes. Who else had a Furby when they were younger? I was obsessed with mine. And I had that exact phone. That is a Nokia 3310. I had that exact thing. And I had a Game Boy. I hate that this is called retro already. Does that make me old? Okay, so that about covers all the footage that I captured on the day as we were shopping in the store, but I just wanted to film a quick little outro as well to give you an overall summary of the store and also, of course, give you a close-up puzzle haul of what I bought. So the shop itself admittedly was a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be. When you Google search the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store, they advertise online that they have over 15,000 puzzles in stock. But I noticed a sign in the shop window that said they had 1,200 puzzles in stock. And that's obviously quite a vast number difference. I'm not sure if their physical store is perhaps different to their online one. Like maybe they have a massive puzzle warehouse that's off separately and just deals with online orders. but their actual in-person store is quite small. Don't get me wrong, it was stacked with puzzles. These shelves were completely full and they had really good variety of brands as well. But the little section that you can see from the outside, that is the entire size of the shop. It joins on the inside into like a stationery store, or what we'd call a corner shop here in the UK. But we checked and there was no puzzles in that section of the shop. That is actually where you have to go and check out. So I guess it is technically still part of the Yorkshire Jigsaw Puzzle Store, but when you search this online, it actually comes up advertised as Towler newsagents instead. So would I recommend a visit? If you're local to the area, it is absolutely worth your time. Mum and I had a great time just exploring loads of different brands that you don't usually see stocked in UK puzzle shops, and it was fun to just geek out over all these different puzzles together. Would it be worth a longer trip to visit? Say for instance, from where I live personally, it would have been an 8-hour round trip. No, absolutely not. I think in that case, if you live further away, you're better off just shopping on their online store, which of course is not the same experience, but you still get to take advantage of all the brands that they stock, and they have really reasonable prices too. So moving on to the puzzle haul, I gave myself a £50 budget to spend, and this is what I purchased. The first puzzle that I landed on was, unsurprisingly, a Ravensburger 1000 piece puzzle, and I actually picked up my second Dean McAdam illustration puzzle. I saw this and it just instantly caught my eye. Now, I do already own the Little Red Riding Hood design from him, and I just really find his sort of quirky, over-the-top cartoon designs really appealing in a strange way. This puzzle is called the Dog Walker and it was $14.99. So here's an up-close look at this puzzle. Yes, it's a crazy busy, but to me it looks a lot like a fun challenge. I love the way that every single dog has been drawn in such a way to have its own kind of personality, and this skateboarding dog with sunglasses at the bottom here is such a vibe. So the next puzzle that I picked up was a Gibson's 1000 piece puzzle, of course. I kind of justified this one to myself in my head. Obviously, with the championships coming up in Newmarket in June, I thought this could be a good practice puzzle. And this one is called Betty's Birthday. It's by the artist Linda Jane Smith, and this puzzle was $15.99. Now, again, I do own one of Linda's previous artworks. I have Bert's Bath Night by her, and it's easily one of my most redone Gibson's puzzles. It's so fun to complete. I highly recommend that one. So whereas Bert's Bath Night is centered around dogs, this is like the cat version. So it just has lots of brightly colored and distinct cats having a pretty chaotic birthday party. Because of how much there is going on, again, I think it's going to be a nice challenge, but not totally impossible. I usually don't like cat fur on any puzzles, but when they're this bright and colourful, I like it a lot more, and I'm really excited to try this one. And the final puzzle that I purchased, I have my very first Springbok 1000 piece puzzle. This was the first time I'd ever seen this iconic brand stocked in a UK store, so I couldn't not pick something up, and I went for this puzzle. It's called Unexpected Muse, and this one was $19.99, so it was the most expensive of all the puzzles that I purchased. So this design is a really cute little ginger kitten that's causing some chaos in this artist studio, and it is bright and colourful in certain places, but I'm also noticing now it has a lot of darker spots throughout as well, so that's going to add some difficulty for sure. But I'm just really curious about the Springbok brand in general, and I just want to see what it's like to assemble one myself. I've also just noticed on the back of the puzzle box as well, it says that all of our puzzles are still 100% made in Kansas City, Missouri. So shout out to anyone from Missouri. I now have a puzzle from your state. So that was my haul, and altogether it came to a grand total of £50.97. So I went almost £1 over budget, which, considering how many puzzles were there, I don't think that's bad going at all. I certainly could have purchased more, and in hindsight and watching the footage back, I do kind of wish I picked up a House of Puzzles one. In particular, there was a really bright one that caught my eye. That one looked really appealing. And also that retro puzzle by Gibson's. I need to have that in my collection at some point in the future. I really hope you enjoyed this random little video. And as I mentioned before, I am hoping to get back to regular puzzling videos soon, but I'm just still figuring out the best way to go about that in this brand new house layout. Thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.